سلام دوستان عزیز، اومدیم با بازی گتینگ اوورید. بازی بسیار سمی، بازی بسیار فشاری که من 4 بار سر این فشاره شدم، یه بارم ضبط نشد. لایک کن. ولی برای من آسونه، اصلا من اون موقع اصلا فشار نخوردم فکر نکنیم من فشار خوردم اصلا من بازی گتینگ اوورید برای مثل آب خوردنه. نگاه کنیم اصلا گتینگ اوورید نه من زایه گتینگ اوورید نه من گتینگ اوورید واقعا نه من نه گتینگ اوورید نه من
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through, feel free to go away and come back. Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break. Don't worry, I'll save your problems always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game.
بعد وقتی میفتی با این آهنگ داره رو مختلف و آهنگی که تاره شنیدیم باید دیگه اصلا فشارتون چند برابر میشه با این آهنگ. فالو یادتون نره، فالو کنید، خدا فالو کنید. من داخل یک کدوم از این فشارهایی که خورده بودم اسکرول موسم کار نمی کنه، موسم اسکرول نداره دیگه. خدای همین گتینگ اوورید هم خودش میدون داخل استیم چقدر پول میخواد برای گرفتنش.
That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery.
اصلا هر کی لایک نکنه BTS فنه.
Danger of falling and losing everything.
لایک کن.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct equipment just by spending
من داخل گوشی تونستم داخل 8 دقیقه این بازی تموم کنم.
The obstacles in sexy hiking and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
بعد همین
But I'm not sure Jazro intended to make a frustrating game.
تونستم داخل وب سایت تمومش کنم.
And it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this game. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash and the food becomes trash as soon as you put it in. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transfer. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
هر 4 بار من فشار کرد. داخل همینجا من 4 بار فشار شدم.
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh.
چه من خرشم سر
Chaos is cultural trash. Trash becomes the new the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. 3D models of breakfast. Nexus fanfic novels. Scan
ببینم ویدیو ضبط شده آره
magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed jets, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled.
شاید آدم اصلا هیچی دیگه نمیتونه ببینه آدم
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beckons and we hit refresh. There's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
اصلا هر کی حسابم نکنه BTS فنه
In this context, it's tempting to be friendly. It's gentle that lets you piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things.
نمیدونی والا من
When games were new,
یه روز کامل دارم گتینگ تو ضبط میکنم
resetting and delaying you, players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that.
تا یه دونه ویدیوی خوب از توش داری میرم لایک کن خدایی
The clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat.
نمیدونم چرا داره میلرزه نمیدونم
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
ولی نمیدونم الان چرا چون که الان هیچ استرسی هم
But on the
ندارم
off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed?
اصلا فشار نمیخورم الان آها درست شده کیش
It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy
من تازه فهمیدم
inside a bitter peel.
گتینگ بازی
That's
گتینگ
not how I feel
دارم
about a challenge.
من
I
بده
only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice. It feels like I'm close enough. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue. It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
خیلی بعد داخل بازی گتینگ اووریت موست قطع بشه انقدر بده نمیدونیم که گتینگ اووریت بازی نکرد فقط دیدین شایدم ندیده باشین شایدم بازی کرده باشین کی میدونه فقط مامان باباتون خودتون خدا پدرتون خواهرتون داداشتون اینا فقط میدونن که شما این بازی رو میکنید یا نه آها به رسیدیم به سطل
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
سطل بعضی موقع بازیگوشه بعضی موقع آرومه الان بازیگوشه چون خیلی داره حرف میزنه و خیلی داره ورجه ورجه میکنه نمیخوام صدا تو بشنوم ویدیو قطع شد. فهمیدم چه ماره چه صدایی میده. نمیخوام صدا تو بشنوم. بنازم ای بابا. اصلا من از این بالا میام. این نینجا این بالا وای میستم، از این بالا میپرم. آن کردیم تریکو. کجا این تریکو دیدین؟ کجا این تریکو دیده بودین؟ کجا تریکو گتینگ اوور این تریکو دیده بودین؟ ها؟ هیچ که همچین تریکو نذاشته بود داخل ویدیوش. فقط من اولین مختره همین تریکم.
Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
خفن.
I think
این
not.
داستان تریک
Where your
خفن.
hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. And this here is will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
آخره بازی بالاخره باورم نمیشه. میخوام صدا تو بشنوم. میخوام صدا تو بشنوم. میخوام صدا تو بشنوم. آی بای وای 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 وای.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep
فکر کردم افتادم همون اول بازی. خواستم دیگه فریاد بزنم. من فریاد بزنم. من چقدر از بازی گتینگ اووریت بدم میاد. گتینگ اووریت بدترین بازی جهانه از نظر من. وای دارم آتیش میگیرم. گتینگ اووریت کی گفته بدترین بازی جهان؟ گتینگ اووریت بهترین بازی جهان. اصلا من بهترین بازی گتینگ اووریت ندیده بودم. ای تونستی رکوردم، هر کی تونستی این بازی رو تا تهش بره تو کامنت ها بگه، یا اگه تونستی رکورد منو بزنه داخل کامنت ها بگه. ببینم کسی تونسته اصلا رکورد به این خفنی که من زدم و بشکنه. این رکوردی که الان داخل کامپیوترم ضبط میشه. میدونم که هیچ کدومتون باور نمیکنین که من داخل 8 دقیقه این بازی رو تموم کردم.
There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
افتادم ولی خوب. بازی رو تموم کردم. دیگه من بازی رو تموم کردم.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
بازی رو داخل 15 دقیقه تموم کردم ولی